ever feel like you are doing everything right in your skincare routine, but your products are not working? That can be very frustrating. Trust me, I have been there. There was a time when I used to have like lots of products in my routine. If I see any skincare influencer say this product works, I will buy and use it, and it will not work for me, and I wonder why. The problem might be something as simple as you using your products in the wrong order, which is why I made this video just for you. I'm going to teach you guys how to layer your products correctly in order to get that clear skin you have always desired. So stick around to find out how to layer your products correctly. The first step to layering is cleansing. This is what takes off the makeup, the sunscreen, the dirt. So choose whichever one you want in a non-active cleanser or an active cleanser. An active cleanser is one that contains AHAs like salicylic acid and the likes, and the a non-active cleanser is just a cleanser. There is no active in it. So personally, I want to use an active cleanser in my routine. So I'm going to go in with few drops of this. I'm going to wet my face. Sure that you are cleansing for at least 60 seconds so that you can get rid of all the dirt. And the reason why I'm using an active cleanser today is because I've been using a non-active cleanser for long, and I actually rotate between using active cleanser and non-active cleanser. So today is my active cleanser day. So if this were to be your night routine, you are supposed to double cleanse. That means you are going in with an oil cleanser or cleansing balm first. Then you follow up with a non-active cleanser. That makes it double cleansing. So let me wash off this thing off camera. Next step in layering your skincare routine is to use toners. Now, like cleansers, there are different types of toners as well. There are hydrating toners, there are toners that tackle hyperpigmentation, there are toners that tackle acne, whiteheads, and the like. But personally, I like to use hydrating toners. This is an hydrating toner from Amish. This is my first time of trying out this, by the way. Normally, I use a rose water toner. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be trying out this new toner. So what I'm going to do is just get few drops like this. Some people like to use cotton wool, but I don't. So what I'm going to do is just pat it into my skin. So this is how you want to layer your skincare products. You want to first start with a cleanser, then follow up with a toner of your choice. The next step in layering your skincare products would be to use essence. If you use essence, that is if essence is in your routine. Personally, I like to use essence. It's just for hydration. The major purpose of essence is for hydration. So most times I use toners and essence. On some days, I just go ahead with my essence. You can decide to use either toner or essence or use both in your routine. But I use both sometimes, and it just depends on my mood. I'm running out of this product. So I take few pops and just go ahead and you can pat it in or rub it in, whatever method works for you. And ensure that you are getting your product to your neck. Don't ignore your neck when you are doing your routine. It is very, very important. I like to let my essence go across my eyes because for hydration actually, and I want my under eyes to be hydrated. So I like to let it go under my eyes. So the next step in layering your skincare products is to follow up with a serum. Now, serums are to tackle your skincare concerns. There are different skincare concerns like acne, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, melasma, eczema, whiteheads, blackheads. There are different types of skin concerns, but personally, I like to use antioxidant serum in the morning. And the purpose of antioxidant serum, apart from brightening, is to fight free radicals, niacinamide, and there's vitamin C. There is no point of using vitamin C then following up with a niacinamide serum. If you have both niacinamide and vitamin C, and they are not formulated together. There are, so for example, this vitamin C serum is formulated with niacinamide. If you have that product, use it, but don't use vitamin C separately and then niacinamide separately. What you want to do in such case is to alternate it. If you use vitamin C serum in the morning, then you can use your niacinamide serum at night. Don't use the two in the same routine unless they are formulated together, because that is going to do is vitamin C and niacinamide is going to negate the effect of each other and it's not going to work. So what's the point? So just go in and ensure that your dropper is not touching your face, because I see so many people doing this mistake. Ensure that your dropper is not touching your face. So I just go in with this and then I rub it in. I like my vitamin C serum to go under my eye. For some reason, I like my serums to go under my eye. This might not be applicable for people that have sensitive under eye, but I don't. Let your product, let it come to your neck. So that you don't have face of coca, but your Fanta. Like people say, now that we have applied our serum, if you have an hydrating serum instead of an antioxidant serum, this is when to layer it. Mostly, I don't like to use more than one serum. Like I said, I like to use product that contains cocktail of ingredients. That means the product is formulated with different ingredients. So I don't have to use like separate one. So this one, for example, is formulated with niacinamide as well. So I don't need to use vitamin C then use niacinamide or then use hyaluronic acid, because this also contains hyaluronic acid. So I like my products to be in one bottle so I don't have to worry about my skincare routine, like the steps in my skincare routine this at night. So I wouldn't bother to use my vitamin C serum at night. I just go in with this at night. So you can do that too, that in your night routine, if you use one in the morning, you use another one at night. That is how you can minimize, skin irritations and your skincare step altogether. So after using serum, we are supposed to follow up with an eye cream. So I currently use this eye cream from Mary and May. It contains tranexamic acid and glutathione. It's used for brightening the under eye. If you guys notice that I have like a great improvement under my eye. Apart from using the tips I showed you guys, I also follow up with an eye cream. So I use my ring finger because this is like the gentlest finger, and you need to be careful with your under eye because it's sensitive and the skin around it is so thin. So I go in with the eye cream and I use it all over my eye area. I don't just stick to using it on the eye. So here we go. Same process for the other eye. Now the next step is to follow up with your moisturizer. So normally I will use a moisturizer and then follow up with my sunscreen, which is the next step. You're supposed to use a moisturizer, then follow up with a sunscreen. But because I have a product that contains, say, daily moisturizer with sunscreen. So this particular product has been formulated with sunscreen. So I don't need to use a separate moisturizer and then a separate sunscreen. So this has really minimized myself, and this is what I find myself reaching out to more these days. I still use this obviously because this will soon run out. It's just 50 ml. So if you have a separate moisturizer and a separate sunscreen, that is how you're supposed to layer it. And then moisturizers. For moisturizer, there are different types of moisturizer. Personally, I like gel moisturizers because that is what I find to work best for my skin. But some people love creams. I think creams are better used during winter and gels during summer. But for me, I use it whenever, whatever. I've always liked a gel moisturizer. Just going with this. That is how to correctly layer your product, and this is morning routine. If this is night routine, the difference with this routine that I just showed you guys and what I would do at night is I wouldn't use a sunscreen at night. Also at night I would double cleanse, which means I'm going to use a cleansing balm then follow up with my non-active cleanser. So that is the difference between a morning routine and a night routine. Remember that Layering products correctly can make or mar you. See, the difference between somebody that will get a clear skin and somebody that would have all of the right products, but it won't work for them, is knowing how to layer your products.